There's plenty of lewd content. Pero ibang congressman nga nahuhuling may kabit pero hindi sila na ethics complaint eh. It's about the timing of the complaint and why they would choose to do that. Since if they were to create precedents where such things were to be regulated and when the ethics committee is capable of suspending, reprimanding, or even expelling politicians once they have a supermajority in Congress, then these types of things can be weaponized by future administrations, and that's the worst part about the ethics complaint. Because personally speaking, the suspension does not truly negatively affect me. It mostly negatively affects the institution as a whole because people are losing trust in Congress, and this will decrease the trust in Congress even more.
You mean people might think they're being so defensive?
Well, they are being so defensive because I'm the one who is planning to file an impeachment case on Marcos, and coincidentally, I'm also the one who happens to be
Well, we
suspended.
just had you last week. You
Oh,
didn't
yes.
say that yet. When did this idea?
No, I revealed it already. I posted it twice on social media.
Okay.
Once in October and once in November. So we're still gathering evidence, not just regarding Marcos's involvement in the flood control, but also his, also Senator Amy Marcos's revelation that he is a drug addict, which is detrimental to our country as a whole if we have a drug addict as
So
president.
this impeachment complaint you plan to file, when do you plan to file it? And can you file? You can file it naman kahit na suspended ka, you know?
Well, I'm not too sure about that because I didn't read the rules regarding suspended politicians.
But when are you planning to file it? Who is drafting it for you? You have lawyers?
Yes, we have legal teams, and we'll see when the time comes.
Kasi February 7 yung, the one-year ban on the impeachment of Sa Duterte will
Yes.
expire. Are you hoping to do that, your filing, before February 7, or are you open to having it after February? Kasi things would change, of course, after
Yes,
February 7.
Things would definitely change, and more evidence would release, more people will release statements against Marcos by that time. So yes, once more evidence has been released against Marcos, and once public opinion against Marcos has gradually worsened, then that's when we can start filing.
Are you confident you're going to gather enough signatures for that?
Well, even if I don't gather enough signatures, that will already prove that Congress itself, a majority of Congress, is no longer serving the people, but rather serving the interests of the Marcos administration. And we've already seen that happen in this instance. This is showing the people what exactly is happening within Congress.
But tell us about the charges that you plan to file. Exactly what will be your basis for impeachment?
For impeachment, well, the revelation of the drug cases and the involvement of flood control anomalies, and an extra charge that's not revealed yet.
But the Constitution is very particular about what kinds of charges can be filed for impeachment.
Yes.
For example, betrayal
Betrayal
of
of public trust.
and so on down the line. So exactly how do you plan to go about this, and what kind of charges do you plan to file?
Well, it will be betrayal of public trust because that's very open to interpretation. That could be for anything.
For corruption
Yeah.
and so on down the line.
Or even lying about the state of his drug rehabilitation or his involvement in drugs. That can also be constituted as a betrayal of public trust. So depending on what possible grounds you may find, we will still consult with our legal teams. But his involvement in the flood control anomalies and him being the mastermind in all of this, and also in his drug-related revelations made by Senator Amy Marcos would be the most stable grounds that we would have.
That's your most solid, you think?
Well, there might be more. We might
So,
find
but for now, 3 grounds.
We might find his footprints in the DPWH building fire. So that's also another possibility.